Hello, Wolf again. I'm going to show you some ways to store some incense and also little items that can help you in your craft, be it paganism or Wicca or spellcasting. First, storing incense. I keep 3 incenses stocked usually, and these are set in front of the altar. I use these 7-day glass jars that I washed out, a little liner here, and then I just put the incense in there, and that's one way of storing it. But this works best with these sticks that are pressed or made of actual incense material or mix and pressed onto the stick. Dipsticks can work, but you got to keep them stocked or the oils will dry out. For cones, and I knocked my stuff over here. This is the office, by the way, and that's the door to the chapel. But for cones, I use olive jars. That one's sealed on tight. You just simply take your cones out of the packaging and stick them in here. This works best on cones that come in a big pack that they don't sit well on shelves. And I actually got another example, the India Temple, another jar cut type. And my cat's in my lap. Um, this is Runt. She thinks she runs the place. But also, check your thrift bins and fabric shops for little altar cloths in different patterns. Uh, One thing I have found handy is for libations and such is we have an Asian mart here, and they sell these little dip bowls, and I'm not sure what they'd really be called. It just dip or soy sauce. They are plastic, but they work great for little offering bowls and little libation bowls. And from the same, I got this little plate, which is the perfect size to hold written petitions on the altar. And also, although those only cost about $1 at most, maybe less. Now, this did cost a little more. It's a Thai Buddhist offering stand. They're aluminum, and usually you find them about $10 a piece. These are great for actually, you set your offerings on here, and then you wave it in front of your icons, and then set it on the altar. And it gives a raised surface for the offerings. It's lightweight, and they have a sealed finish on them, so they usually don't rust or anything. All you have to do is just rinse them off. And these work great. Also, there's got little holes, so if you were to, 6 sticks of incense in here, it'd be perfect. Now, usually on stock, since I actually run a actual temple, I usually try to keep 3 kinds of incense in stock at all times, and usually, like I said, in the jars in front of the altar, so members and people that visit can offer a stick. Right now, that is sandalwood, frankincense, and musk. And this is mainly because written accounts say temples in Rome and Egypt burn 3 types of incense during the day, so I usually try to keep that. But I do stock other incenses for special occasions. And I hope that gave you some idea. Just look around in stores. I found most of my candlesticks at the yard sales and thrift shops. So happy hunting and bright blessings.